Bill O'Reilly here, Monday, October 4th, 2021. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. A new survey shows Americans more divided than ever before. Bernie Sanders says the Democrats' massive spending package is not enough. Donald Trump asked the courts to reinstate his Twitter account. A COVID-fighting pill may be available soon. Also ahead, I will give you some advice on how to deal with insane people. But first, President Biden's pledge to unite the country is bogus. A new poll says Americans are more divided than ever. The survey from the University of Virginia revealing a majority of Trump voters favor the idea of red states actually breaking away from the union. And 41% of Biden supporters want to do the same thing. 8 in 10 say their political opponents, quote, pose a clear and present danger to American democracy. Yikes. Senator Bernie Sanders dismissing complaints from critics that President Biden's $3.5 trillion spending spree is too expensive. The socialist telling reporters a more accurate figure for helping poor people should be closer to $6 trillion. That number does not include another $1 trillion infrastructure package. Obviously, Sanders and other socialists want to break the U.S. economy. Donald Trump asking a federal judge to force Twitter to reinstate his account. The request claims the social network is censoring the Republican and stifling debate. The company banned then-President Trump on January 8th for allegedly inciting the Capitol Hill riot. At the time, Mr. Trump had 88 million Twitter followers. A new medication to fight COVID could hit the market by Christmas. Unlike the vaccines, this is a pill from the pharmaceutical giant Merck, and it will be prescribed to people after they contract COVID. Research shows the drug reduces the risk of hospitalization and death by 50%. If approved, the pills could also be given to people with other respiratory problems like the flu. In a moment, loons, not the duck, crazy people. How should you handle them? Right back with that. Are you looking for your next investment? Bill O'Reilly here. There are 7 reasons to look at the Nria Real Estate Development Fund. Monthly cash flow payouts of 10% annualized. Bonuses to 21% targeted. They strategically locate in lower risk, high demand areas people want to move to. New construction is short on supply. Real estate affords diversification and safety from stock market risk. Their short and long-term strategy provides for steady returns right now. Nria is an industry leader with a 15-year proven track record. So, if you've been sitting on the sidelines or want to diversify, start your due diligence at nria.net. Or you can call 800-800-1414. That's easy. 800-800-1414.
An offer of securities is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. Read it first. Past performance does not guarantee future results. NRIA is a real estate development firm. Learn more at nria.net.
Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. As I hope you know, I am looking out for you. And here's more proof of that. With sincere apologies to Jesus, there are some people I cannot abide. I do believe we are all God's children. But certain folks I've encountered need to go to boarding school forever, so I don't have to deal with them. Unchristian? Certainly. Intolerant? All day long. I hope the deity forgives me. My judgmental attitude really kicked into gear during the late 1960s. That was a time when some young people actually said things like, "Hey, far out, man, groovy, not a drag, right on, right back." Then I disappeared faster than a muffin on a cruise ship. Cliches drive me insane, but using words to fill the air with foolish garbage is far worse. So now I would like to warn you about some words and phrases and people that signal danger. Let's begin with cisgender. This word is almost always used by leftists who flunk biology. It means a person whose sense of identity corresponds with his or her birth sex. So if you're born a male, you act like a boy and later on a man. That's cisgender. However, woke people object. So I guess they also despise the Spencer Davis group, who once loudly wailed, "I'm a man, yes I am, and I can't help but love you so." Spencer Davis. Now, if you hear a person lamenting cisgender behavior, run fast. Next up, empower. This word is mostly used by folks who believe they are victims and want some payback. Don't wait around. Then there are people who demand safe spaces. Once again, they are often among the victim crew who are constantly offended by microaggressions. If you are near someone seeking a safe space, follow Paul Simon's simple philosophy. Just slip out the back, Jack. And finally, people who object to cultural appropriation. Those folks amuse me from a distance because I will not get anywhere near them. This is a big list, and it has a lot of Halloween costumes on it. Let's see. Want to dress up as Cochise, the great Apache chief? Are you freaking kidding? Sociology students from Yale will burn down your house. How about wearing a Mexican sombrero? No. But you can dress up like a leprechaun on St. Patrick's Day. I can't figure that one out. How about Mrs. Doubtfire for Halloween? No. Dustin Hoffman is Tootsie. Don't even think about it. General Patton? Way too many microaggressions. Peter Pan? Watch it. Cinderella? Too dependent on the prince and cisgender to boot. Pinocchio? The nose might make some people feel bad. The list of banned costumes and words are endless, and the only thing that sane people can do is employ another phrase from the 1960s, beat feet. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by writing it. For more honest news analysis, please go to BillO'Reilly.com. In a moment, something you might not know. Fellow Americans, Bill O'Reilly here. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's noticed the state of our great nation has changed dramatically, and with it, the world's rock-solid confidence in the U.S. dollar. Thanks to our government's out-of-control spending, many believe we'll see dark days ahead for the dollar. That's why today millions of Americans are putting a portion of their savings in gold and silver. And with their sterling reputation, American Hartford Gold is the only company I am happy to put my name behind. All it takes to get started is a short phone call, and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA. Plus, tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $1,500 of free silver on your first order. Call 877-444-GOLD-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. That's 877-444-GOLD-GOLD or text GOLD to 65532. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Scientists in England recently discovered a new type of dinosaur. The species is believed to be part of a rare breed known as, quote, the horned crocodile-faced hell heron. Wow. Since dinosaur fossils were first discovered in the 19th century, researchers have struggled to understand what killed off the creatures. The historical record shows that for the first 175 million years of their existence, dinosaurs took on a variety of forms as the environment changed around them. Then, 66 million years ago, the dinos vanished. Although the number of species was already declining, this suggests a sudden catastrophic event. The exact cause remains unknown. Many believe dinosaurs were killed by massive volcanic eruptions Others say giant meteors hit Earth. Whatever it was, it sparked a global cool down, temperatures plummeted, and the dinosaurs could not adapt fast enough to survive. Within a short period of time, 75% of all animal and plant species on the planet would die. Everything living on Earth today traces its ancestry to a few survivors. Now, the last dinosaurs to roam the Earth lived in modern-day Morocco, but they were small, the same size as chickens, and they survived by stealing eggs and scavenging dead animals. 66 million years later, scientists are studying the dinosaurs' plight to prevent another extinction event. NASA workers search the skies around the clock for potential threats from space at the Near-Earth Object Study Center. I did not know that. Roughly 25 million asteroids enter the Earth's atmosphere every day, most smaller than a grain of rice. Researchers believe the meteor that might have crushed T-Rex and his pals was the size of Manhattan Island. And here's something else you might not know. The first recorded description of dinosaur bones dates back 4,000 years ago to China. Farmers found fossils while planting crops. Locals kept the fossils for good luck, believing the prehistoric teeth belonged to a popular creature in Chinese folklore. Dragons. Back after this. Thousands of animals are abandoned in the wilderness in America, and they need your help. I partnered up with Delta Rescue, the largest no-kill, care-for-life animal sanctuary in the world. Founded by actor Leo Grillo, Delta Animal Sanctuary is a one-of-a-kind rescue. Trained attendants look after each animal, providing them with food, treats, toys, and affection. Also, Delta Rescue has an on-site animal hospital that operates 365 days a year, and unlike others, Delta Rescue believes in giving animals a right to life. They allow all moms to have their litters, then care for the entire family for life. Delta Rescue relies solely on donations from people like us to help fulfill their mission. Support Delta Rescue and put your legacy to work. Delta's tax-saving estate planning. Grow your estate while letting your compassion for animals live on well into the future. Learn more at deltarescue.org/bill. deltarescue.org/bill. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.